Hey there, Canopy growth traders and investors. It's Rod with Pow Group. Welcome back on The Pursuit of Wealth, your home for MJ stocks, crypto assets, news, and interviews. Also home to the best MJ community. Today is Tuesday. It's April 23rd. Hope you're doing well. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing Canopy Growth Corporation. We'll take a look at the CGC chart on the NASDAQ. We'll take a look at the technicals. I'll bring up the chart. There is a massive golden cross and bullish pattern that's looking to play out the first time in almost 4 years. And we're also looking at confirming a weekly uptrend here really any week now, and then the potential for a monthly uptrend, which we need to see to be absolutely confident that the bottom is in. But I'll give my thoughts and opinions on the technicals, the price action in the days, weeks, months ahead. As always, though, before we get to it, this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. You should never buy or sell anything based on anything that I say. And full disclosure, I do own Canopy in my portfolio. Also, you can smash the like, help support the channel. If you're new, you can subscribe, tick the bell, all that good stuff, and you'll be notified on any future videos or when I go live. You can also follow us over on X, formerly Twitter. The handle for that is @GroupPow. Going to be using that as my platform of choice going forward. So we'll bring up the CGC chart here at the moment on the weekly time frame. We did pull back a lot more than we would like to see in terms of bull flags, but as we know, bullish continuation patterns and bull flags are generally more convincing in an uptrend. We have yet to confirm a weekly uptrend at the moment. We're working on it. We're very close. We started the weekly bounce this week, having broken last week's high, and we're looking for this new higher low to be established at 609. And generally, once we start the weekly bounce, once we break the high of the previous candle, that's a good sign, but we still have yet to change the daily trend. We lost the daily uptrend with the loss of the higher low, higher high pattern, and then we have yet to confirm an uptrend on the daily with a higher low and higher high. So we're still not in a daily uptrend. The trend is flat at the moment. We're no longer, actually we are in a daily downtrend still. Anything under 1085 is a daily lower high. So if we break above 1085, we're no longer in a downtrend, but as of right now, we still have yet to form a higher low and higher high in the daily time frame. So we're in a downtrend on the daily time frame. On the weekly time frame, we're not in a downtrend. We're flat. We broke the lower high, lower low pattern. So once we get above resistance there at 527, we were no longer in that downtrend. But again, we're flat right now on the weekly time frame, but we are starting the weekly bounce. If we can see a daily uptrend confirm, that's going to give us even more confidence that the weekly higher low is set there at 609. And if you remember back when the price was around $9, $10 after that massive move, I mentioned that we were more than likely going to see a pretty hefty pullback, right? In a couple of weeks, we saw about 330% of upside with no weekly uptrend and no support. So whenever something runs 100, 200, 300%, you need to expect a 20, 30, 40, 50% pullback in that case, right? With no support. And then sure enough, we pulled back about 47%. And I said that I think the bottom was going to be somewhere around low sevens, high sixes. And actually, we hit 609. Actually, no, I think I'm mixing it up with MSOS. I was saying MSOS. Yeah, that's what it was. MSOS ETF was going to be low sevens, high sixes. And I said that Canopy could go to somewhere around that $6 to $5 area because we had tons of support there. Yeah, that's exactly it. We had the 10-week moving average at 640. We had the 50 weekly at 599. And we had the 50-day moving average at 556. So there was a lot of bullish support there in that area. And sure enough, we hit 609 right off the weekly EMAs, and we had a weekly EMA 12 and 26 bull cross as well, which is the first time in almost 4 years, really since October and November of 2020. I said that has to happen. 3 things that I'm looking for in MJ for each individual stocks and then across the sector is weekly EMA 12 and 26 bull crosses, golden crosses on the daily time frame, which we're very close to seeing now play out, which would be, again, the first time in almost 4 years since October and November 2020, and we need monthly uptrends. So like I said, we're still in daily downtrend. So if we can get back into a daily uptrend and then confirm a weekly uptrend, if we break resistance here at the high of the bounce at 1157, then weekly uptrend is confirmed on CGC. And if we zoom out to the monthly time frame, you can see here we've been bouncing for the last 2 months in a row. Once we top out here, we only have 6 days left in this month. So one would think that we could potentially come down, form a higher low, and then a higher high over the next couple of months. But we're at least a month or two away before we confirm a monthly uptrend. So again, if the low of this month is at 609, let's say in 6 days from now, we don't dip below that. That is the new line in the sand support. If we lose that going into next month, monthly consolidation will be underway, and then we'll look for a higher low somewhere around that $5 USD area. And then if we can get that higher low and higher high, then we'll be confident that the multi-year bear market is over and that we could potentially start a new multi-year bull market. But like I said, daily downtrend still intact, just anticipating a lower high compared to 1085. We're very close to changing the weekly trend here. We need to break key resistance at 1157, and then all about the monthly time frame there from there. But it's great to see that we're seeing 2 out of our 3 metrics that we're looking for. Right now we have the weekly EMA 12 and 26 bull cross, and look how close this daily golden cross is to confirming. If we just go into the 1-year chart here, you can see we're very, very close to the 50-day moving average at 556 and the 200 at 574. So if those cross, that's a golden cross. And again, the first time in almost 4 years since we've seen that. And look at that perfect back test on the weekly time frame as well. We tested the 50 weekly to perfection there at 599, and we're looking to find support off of that. A lot of our names are starting to trend back to their 200 weekly moving averages, are getting damn close. And GTBIF, for example, came within about $1 or so. High tide, you can see very, very close to its as well. Came within, what was the high there? We hit 285 and 333 is the 200 weekly. Then if we bring up, say, an SNDL, you can see lots of our names are starting to trend back to that. So again, if we see something similar for CGC, that'd put us at $100, but I don't think we're going to get there anytime soon. If we do what most of the names have already done and we get halfway there, that'd put us around $40-50, which is post-split, right? So if you think about it, $100 is only $10, right? Because they did a 10-for-1 reverse split. So that $100 seems like it's impossible, right? Because it's never ever been $100 before pre-split, but now post-split, that $100 is only $10, right? It was just at what, $65 back in February 2021. If we take a look at the February 2021 highs, it was actually at $56. So $10 is not out of the realm of possibility, in my opinion. So it's looking fantastic, though. This is looking like one bullish chart at the moment. But again, we need to see that weekly uptrend confirm with a break of 1157, and then it's all about the monthly time frame from there. If we can start monthly consolidation over the next month or two, obviously bulls want as big of a bounce as possible to allow for that higher low to form. Let's say we have the low here at 609 starting next month, and we start consolidation. We could pull back almost 55% and still just be looking for a monthly higher low. So bulls are set up well here over the next couple of months, and I'm hearing rumblings that we could potentially see some sort of DEA decision with regards to Schedule 3 at some point next week. Wouldn't that be an awesome end to April? But I hope you had a great 420. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. But as we know, Canopy is becoming a multi-state operator. Just one moment here. All right, sorry about that. Duty calls. Had an Airbnb guest checking in. I just set up my recent second Airbnb property, and it's been just absolutely hopping. It's been booked every day since. I've got like 10 bookings in 5 days that it's been active, so it's been absolutely awesome. 5-star reviews, 3 for 3 now in a row, but life is good. All right, going in it there, but like I said, Canopy, like I said, exchangeable shares, looking to become an MSO, going to be acquiring acreage and Jetty and Wana. And this company is definitely poised for long-term success. I still laughed at all the people that said it was going to go bankrupt. But yeah, I told everybody that was nonsense. And if it was going to potentially end up in bankruptcy mode, it wouldn't be anytime soon. And as of right now, this stock is looking like a massive turnaround story. All right, going in it there, looks like we could see some massive upside and price appreciation across the sector. Even CGC starting to show some signs of life. But like I said, all about that weekly uptrend, and then seeing the daily golden cross and the monthly uptrend confirming. So we've got that weekly EMA 12 and 26 bull cross. Now we just need that monthly uptrend and weekly uptrend, and then we need to see the golden cross, which is very close to confirming really any day now. All right, hope you have a great rest of your night. It's Rod with Power Group. Thanks again for joining us in the Pursuit of Wealth, and we'll see you again on the next video.